For a long time, we've been compiling this list, but we've never really thought to do something for people who want family cars or people with families. A lot of you are asking for cars for people with families or cars that are effective enough for people who have families. Now, coupled with the fact that the price of petrol is killing today, we thought what better time than to bring you this video talking about the 10 most affordable cars for family purposes in Nigeria today. My name is Olamide and this is 234 Drive. The first car on this list is the Toyota Sienna 2006. Now, this list will be incomplete without the grand patron of this cadre. Every time you think of a family car, 9 times out of 10, you're thinking of the Sienna. And why wouldn't you? Every huge family has a Sienna, had a Sienna, or wants to buy one. It's spacious, it's comfortable, and surprisingly moves really fast. Even if your family has 7 members, there's a seat for everyone. And believe me when I say there's no better car to take on that road trip than this Sienna. With 3 million to 4 million naira, you can get yourself the Nigerian used version of this car today. Our second car is the Honda Pilot 2005. Now, not every SUV comes with a third row seat, so it's really special when Honda provides this feature. Now, the tricky thing about third row seats is usually the trunk, what we call the boot, suffers for it. But with Honda, this is not the case. So if you live in an area that has bad roads and you're looking to buy a family car, you should definitely consider the Honda Pilot, because with 3.5 to 4 million naira, you can get yourself the Tux version of this car. The third car on this list is the Toyota Highlander 2004. Now, this car is somewhere between the RAV4 and the 4Runner. So it's big, but not as big. It's small, but also not as small. I'm sure you've seen that one mommy in every Nollywood movie going to pick her kids from school with this car. This SUV is a perfect family car. It will go anywhere and everywhere. Family, church, school, events, you name it. There's nowhere you go with this car that you feel out of place. And with 4 million naira, you can get yourself the Nigerian used version of this car. At number 4, we have the Honda Odyssey 2007. Now, this is not as popular as the Sienna, but is a good minivan. Now, as expected in minivans, there's ample space and good trunk space. But I have to warn you, it's quite close to the ground, so you might want to consider this if you live in areas with bad roads. For 3.5 million naira, you can get yourself the Nigerian used version of this car. Number 5 on our list is the Mazda CX9 2008. Now, we've done a video previously on this car and all that it has to offer. This is one of the most underrated SUVs. It's one of the only ones that have a third row seat. Now, it has beautiful designs and good interior space, which means there's space for everyone. The only issue with this car is the water pump problem, because it shares the same engine as the Ford Edge. Now, with 3.5 million to 4 million naira, you can get yourself the Nigerian used version of this car. At number 6, we have the Nissan Quest 2006. Now, this Nissan Quest is a minivan like no other. Though it was discontinued in 2017, still has one of the best features out there. Now, this car also ranked high, especially among the full economy, and for all that space and full economy, I think it's a pretty good bargain. Now, for less than 4 million naira, you can get yourself the foreign used version of this car. Next is the Toyota 4Runner 2005. Now, this car is big, spacious, and rugged. I don't think there's anything you test this car with that it doesn't come out on top. Now, it's a Toyota, which means it's reliable and maintenance isn't killing, but you will buy petrol. Yes, the car isn't particularly fuel efficient. Now, this car will set you back a good 3.6 to 4 million naira for the Nigerian used version. At number 8, we have the Hyundai Santa Fe 2007. Now, the Hyundai has become more popular as a brand, with cars like the Sonata and the Elantra leading the way, but they also have a good number of SUVs, which leads us to the Santa Fe. The Hyundai Santa Fe is a superbly designed SUV. Now, it's not lacking in any features of the SUV in its category, and if anything at all, it's even more beautifully designed, which is a thing with Korean cars as of recent. At number 9, we have the Ford Explorer. Now, the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear Ford is big. I mean, what's a Ford vehicle that isn't big? Now, the bigger the family, the bigger the car. And that's why we have this beautiful large SUV on our list. Now, the Ford Explorer is a spacious car that also offers full economy because it has a 4-cylinder trim. So if you're looking for an affordable car with a bit of space and class, then I think this is the one for you. You can get the foreign used version of this car between 3.9 to 4.5 million naira today. And finally, we have a number 10. Number 10 on this list is you. Yes, you tell us the 10th car that should be on this list in the comment section. Now, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And as always, if you're trying to buy this car or any other car, please send us an email at 234drive@gmail.com and we'll be happy to point you in the right direction as always. My name is Olamide and this is 234 Drive.